Sanbonani, football lovers. Welcome to Sporty Bongs. Please help me grow this channel by liking and subscribing to the channel. Dango. Let's get straight to the point. We have to discuss about the Kaizer Chiefs, especially what is happening. We also the traveling squad and the issues with broadcasting, and of which we can't blame Kaizer Chiefs because it's not their problem, but the problem of AS Simba, as it is confirmed. No, AS Simba doesn't want to broadcast this match, so Kaizer Chiefs doesn't have any say about that because they're the away team. So whatever the home team suggests, it must be followed. So Kaizer Chiefs, they're following what AS Simba is saying. So simply means that we won't be broadcasted this match, not from YouTube, not from SABC Sport, not from Super Sport. So it's all about us waiting for the result after the match, especially from Kaizer Chiefs or including AS Simba if they have a Twitter account or Facebook account whereby they update everything that is happening in their club. So they are keeping us in suspense. We should just wait and see what happened. But maybe it is going to be a good thing because Kaizer Chiefs this season, it seems like they are striving to score more than one goal. So maybe this one can help them. Okay, there's no pressure, there's no one that is watching us. So it simply means we can play with the thought knowing okay, we can be more relaxed now because there's no pressure. But surely there will be fans of AS Simba because it's their home game. But for us, I don't think there will be so much that we can think about. But the only thing will be just win, whereby you don't have to panic about if I make a mistake, surely I'll be criticized. But now it's all about them making sure that they're doing their utmost best so that they can win the game. Maybe they can score 2 goals or more because glamour friendlies that they usually play, they're able to score more than 1 goal. But when it comes to official games, it's difficult for them. But let's hope after this international break that we are coming from, everything will take a change. There will be a change in how things were done and how we were perceiving things. But now we have to focus on the positive things. So I don't know what do you think, but yeah, Zona Zoskalela, because we are playing against one of the best club in Congo, DR Congo, and obviously one of the best club in South Africa, which is the Kaizer Chiefs. But now this thing of Chiefs not using their new signings, it is a bit worrying because it led Kanyiso Shinga. Even by now, they won't make their official debut. So it simply means there's something that you don't know or that you don't see whenever they are being assessed in training, because there's no way that in that traveling squad, everyone knows in that squad there are only 2 positions that I think they have no backup. It is the left back position and that right centre back position, because we know they want to use Miguel as a left centre back, meaning Makati will also be used as a sub at left centre back. Or if there's a crisis, Cross get injured, maybe they can use Makati left back. But it simply means our squad wasn't that much, but hopefully there won't be any injuries and the coach will be able to use the players that they've got, that they've traveled with. Because in the middle field, I think the only new player there, it is Lebuhang Maboy, which I believe we're gonna use his experience because he's used to this kind of matches, because at Mamelodi Sundowns he used to play Ulama Kev competitions. So obviously for Kaizer Chiefs is going to come in handy. So he's going to battle to compete in that position with Umdodai and with Sereno. So it will depend with the coach whom will they start on that game. But hopefully we're going to have a good game. Up front, I'm asking the same question as you. Where is Flavio Silva? Because I believe with the kind of strikers that are there, especially the three of them, they have different kind of profiles and they play different styles. With Tutuba being aggressive, Mayo also has his own style of play whereby which is able to hold up play, and also he's a mobile striker. Dupreez can play on the shoulders of the defenders, but we need a different kind of variation, someone who can score ahead. So I don't know what's the plan of the coaches, because we might judge them, but the most important thing is to try to see from their point of view where are they coming from by selecting these players, because it may happen they've analyzed and they saw okay, these players that we've selected, they will help us to get the result because we saw the weaknesses of AS Simba. But we might be here criticizing because we want to see these new players, especially a player like Eden Chislett. Eden Chislett, many people want to see what does he have to give us as the fans, because at least Ushinga, we saw him on that Toyota Cup, but Chislett since something kuma friendly games in Netherlands, but after that we didn't see him because he didn't even get injured. He had to wait for someone whom had to work on his fitness level, try by all means to recover from an injury of the shoulder injury, but yet he still doesn't get to be entrusted with such games. So I don't know what is happening with Chislett and the Kaizer Chiefs. Hopefully he's gonna make his debut soon, because it is kind of wiring now. Why is he always being sidelined? At least Tushinga can make those match day squads beyond the subs. Even him, he did make a few match day squads which is late, but hey, we want to see him on the field. But I trust the coaches, they know what they are doing, because something we have to bear in mind is that we don't spend a lot of time with these players and the coaches, so they are the ones that know every day we are facing the same problem. This is why it's difficult for us to make it and to be our responsibility to make sure we play each and every individual that we coach, because Chislett is one of the players that I think his debut is going to be the one that we're gonna wait for so long to see him play, because I don't know, maybe he's not in the state to play, or maybe he's not fit enough, or he finds it difficult to adjust to the style of play. We don't know, because there might be many reasons, but without them telling us, then we can assume, but we might be assuming wrong things. So it's all about that. Let's try to be patient and wait and see if he gets to make that debut, because maybe he can be trusted on the second leg if we win this one convincingly with maybe a big score margin, maybe to remove that pressure. But I believe everything that is going to be played for lapana Lubumbashi, Congo. Yeah, players must make sure they give it their all, so that they make their job easy. Which when they come to South Africa at Dobsonville, it becomes easy for us. Which okay, it's either now we play to control the game, or we try by all means to frustrate our opponent. So I don't know what do you think, but this is concerning especially the left back and the right center back, because there's no cover there. But the other positions are everything, I think is going according to how it is supposed to be, because we can see there's balance. Even though the absence of Usilva, it is questionable, but hey, I don't know, because maybe he's injured, or he didn't pass the fitness test, or maybe he wasn't good enough to make the traveling squad. But we don't know. What do you think? But this thing of not broadcasting this match, I think is going to affect us, because you have to understand okay, this is how they played the last game. So to prepare for the next one, you have to know these are the type of mistakes that you made, but it will be difficult for many people. But as long as they're gonna win, that is what is important. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. Tanko.